Who was Rabbi Yishmael? If you look in the Gemara, a lot of times Rabbi Akiva, Rabbi Yishmael is mentioned along with Rabbi Akiva. They were friends, and they were, how do you say, on opposite sides of the aisle. They argued all the time. Rabbi Yishmael and Rabbi Akiva argued all the time about policy, about how to learn the Torah, about the interpretations of different sentences. Rabbi Yishmael. Let's see over here. Rabbi Yishmael was the friend, Chavero Baal Machlokoto, and he was the also the what do you say, the one who argued with Rabbi Akiva. What's a better word for it? What's a better for it? He was the, I don't know. There's a better word for it. So anyway, they were a pair, and Rabbi Yishmael used to argue with Rabbi Akiva almost all the time. Contestant, I don't know. Rabotav Arishonim Hayu. It seems that his teachers of Rabbi Yishmael were Rabbi Yeshua ben Hanania, we had before, one of the pupils of Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. Shkafia Muzbar Gemara, like it says in the Gemara in Gittin. Pada Oto Biyoto Od Tinok. That Rabbi Yeshua ben Hanania redeemed Rabbi Yishmael when he was a child. Shavui Bebeit Asuri in Baroma. Kamokain, similarly, Kiva Torah. He also learned Torah from Rabbi Eliezer. Can we scroll up a little bit? Pirkei Noya, very good. Pirkei Noya Talmido is also a pupil of Rabbi Nechunya ben Akana. We had that before also. Shemimenu, that before that from him he received his way of learning the Torah. It was called Klal and Prat. There's the Klal and Prat, and then there's, right, Klal and Prat, and we have the, what is it, the 15 ways that Rabbi Yishmael, see, we have, here it is. How do we say every morning? Where is this? Here we go, look at the every morning we say, Rabbi Yishmael Omer, B'shlosh Esrei Midos HaTorah Nedrashes. That this is the Rabbi Yishmael. Said in 13 ways the Torah was the Kol, Kol v'Chomer, Migazer Shava, Klal u'Prat, Prat u'Klal, etc. But Mamar Shabbat Mishnah saying over here, Rabbi Yishmael is telling us, he's warning us that we should conduct ourselves in front of every person with kavod hara'ui, with the proper honor, l'kabla b'simcha, and receive every person in a happy way. Omer Rabbi Yishmael, and in fact, Rabbi Yishmael did so, even with non-Jews. She came a super Yerushalmi, because it says it's super Yerushalmi in the Talmud Yerushalmi. Goy echad pagav Rabbi Yishmael and Bircho. Once there was a Gentile that met with Rabbi Yishmael, and he blessed him. And Hechzirlo, and Rabbi Yishmael said back to him, Alecha ne'amar u'mavorechacha baruch. Those who bless you, Jewish people, are blessed. So Rabbi Yishmael was friendly with everyone. Rabbi Yishmael Omer said, Havi kal l'rosh. And let's go back, let's go back to the Mishnah over here. Oh, there we go. Let's see it is. Strange words, the strange language. Rabbi Yishmael said, Havi kal l'rosh. Let me just say it simply, and then I'll tell you what it means. You should be light to the head. Noach letishkoros. You should be easy for the, what's tishkoros mean? The simple meaning tishkoros, I don't know. Here he says means to the young people, whatever, early ones, like shachar. You should be easy in the morning. This is not what it means. And you should receive every person with joy. With joy. Okay, you should be easy for the head. Let's see what this means. Come. What does this? Oh, okay, he's already translating it according to the Kahati. Be swift toward the superior also doesn't make any sense. Kindly to Tishchoris means young. We'll see there's another interpretation also. and receive everyone cheerfully. Okay, let's go further down. Let's keep the Hebrew. Very good. Thank you very much. Rabbi Yishmael said, Havikal LaRosh. Shetazet atzmecha kal v'zariz, says you should make yourself light and quick. Kalapi adam chashuv v'nechbad, for a person who is important. L'sharto, to serve him. V'lasot mitzono. There's a person who was in the head. How did he translate it in English? What did he say? What did he say over there? Not important. Anyway, what did he say? Be swift toward a superior. Okay, good. Swift toward a superior. Anyway, you see that the words have to be untranslated. Okay, let's go back to the Hebrew. So he says, that's what he says. If there is a person who is superior to you, then don't be sluggish and let other people take care of him. And no, should be careful and quick to, how do you say, to aid those who are superior to you. Do what they want. But Noach, let's put it another way, to be respectful, right? You be respectful. Be respectful. It's a very common thing. I mean, okay. Someone that's older than you. Noach letishkores kalapi tseir. This means, how should you act? Here it means someone who's older than you or more honorable than you. You should be quick. What about a person that's younger than you? He's not as learned as you. He says shchorot. This means black. People whose hairs are black. In other words, they're still younger than you. Strange language. You're not obligated to give him any honor. Lahakel b'kavodo, to like run for the sake of his honor. Nevertheless, someone who's less than you, you should be calm with him and you should have patience with him. Bahavi makabel kol adam b'simcha, and you should receive everybody with joy. Kol adam, everyone that comes to you, whether he's old, whether he's young, whether he's wise, whether he's simple. And it said before, even if he's a non-Jew, takabel oto b'simcha, you should be happy to see him. Ubefrat, and especially, Mafarish Rambam, the Rambam explains, Shezeh yoter mimasha omer Shammai. This is even more than what Shammai said before, that you should accept everyone, besaver panim yafot, with a pleasant face. And there's not just with a pleasant face, hello, how are you? That's also a very good thing. But here it says you should be happy to see everyone. Happy. And I mean, I can give you a reason to be happy to see everyone, because everyone is a creation of God and everyone is different. So you can see something different and unique in everybody. The Yesh Meforshim, some people say a totally different way. Havi kal l'rosh, you should be light for the head, means something different. It doesn't talk about an important person. It means havi kal, you should be light, like kal kanesher, light like a lion, like an eagle. Lasot rotzan borecha, to do the will of your creator. That's what it means, called the Rosh, the one who created you in the beginning. Biyotcha tseir liyamim, and also you should serve God. You should be called Barosh, to your creator. Birosh, in the beginning, when you're young. When you are young, you should give honor to your creator, to Hashem. And some people find in this a remez. Le Rosh is the initials, right? Le Rosh, Le Asot, Rotzon, Avicha, She B'Shamayim, to do the will of your Father in heaven. Le Rosh, La Asot, to do Rotzon, Avicha, She B'Shamayim, to do the will of your Father in heaven. This came from a Rav Al-Lashkar. Rabbi Kahati over here. He is influenced by some very interesting people. I mean, he must have been a sizable genius, the man, because he knew all the Mishnahs, and it seems that he knew all the Gemorahs also, the explanations. Very, very valuable thing he did. V'noach litishkores, and you should be easy for the tishkores. What did we say tishkores was before? Young people or people that are black hair. Gam b'yamei ziknecha, even when you are old. Kishehushcharu kavar ponecha, when your face has become darkened Machmat zikna, because of your old age. This is not your young people who have black hair, but your old people who have darkened faces. You should be tehei noach lo. You should also be, how do you say, pleasing to God. Noach, you should be pleasing to God, but tishkoros, when you are old. See, totally different interpretation. Kolomar, in other words, shetahei ruach hamakom, that the spirit of God. What do you want to say? That that Hashem should be nocha mimeno. Hashem should be pleased from you when you're old, when you're young. Makabel kol adam pnei b'simcha. You should receive everyone with joy. Shegam beincha, that between you and your friend should be midat chalakabel et kol adam b'simcha or b'tuv lev. Not only just with you and God, but also to other people. You should also be happy to see others. There's a book which is called Midrash Shmuel on Pirkei Avos. I have the book. And it says over there, very amazing, on Pirkei Avos, the Noach l'shishkor is a totally different interpretation of these words of Rabbi Yishmael. Tehei Noach l'mi shemeshacher panecha. You should be calm when to a person who darkens your face. Mashchir panecha umevakesh mimcha ezatova, and request from you a favor. Here it also could be mashchir panecha, that he wakes up in the morning. That early in the morning, I didn't think of this. Wake up early in the morning, he proceeds early, comes to your house and requests from you something good. Latet lo mishalat b'decha, give him what he wants. Let's try to help people. V'yesh meforshim, there are some people, b'derech zu, the entire mimer, have you called a rosh. Here we have a totally different interpretation. You should be easy for the head. Kalomar, she, kish, she, yavo, when there comes to you, poor people, to request something from you, tamlitz aleim, that you should give a recommendation to the rosh, to the head of the city, to the mayor. Kal, there's the simple person, comes for you, the rosh, for the head of the city. Then you should be kal, then you should be easy to influence. Lasot mevukasham, don't make it hard on them. That's what it means, noach letishkoret, namely, l'shacher panei asarim. That's what it also means, to go early to the face of the sarim, of the ministers. You should go to them and plead for the simple people who want to get jobs or whatever. Even if they make a lot of trouble for you, knock on your door every morning, can you help me, can you help me? Don't get angry. You should accept everyone with joy. That is what Knesset Yisrael says. It's just the beginning of the next one. And then we're going to go to Basar V'Chalav. Rabbi Akiva. There's going to be a lot of quotes from Rabbi Akiva, and he's going to pop up later on also in later Mishnayot. Later chapters. Rabbi Akiva said, Schok, joking around, Kalas Rosh, being lightheaded. Margilim la'erva. If you remember, right in the beginning of the Tanya, right? Right at the beginning of the Tanya, it says if you never look at yourself in a bad way, right? It says, Im lo yara l'kabal v'kalal. It says if you never ever look at yourself in a bad way, here we go. If you never look, if a person never really takes himself seriously, he's figured, I'm just going to be happy all the time and joyous, so he'll come to be lightheaded. And lightheaded means eventually what? Margilim la'avera. le'erva. It brings a person eventually to become decadent. Just wants to feel good, leave it. So it was you have to be of good spirit all the time, but to overdo it, it says, can bring a person to very low things. Mesurat sayig l'chachma, sayig l'Torah. It says that what's it called? The passing down of the interpretation, proper interpretation of the Torah. This makes a fence around the Torah. Maisrot, if a person gives maser, 1/10 of his produce, of his money, this protects his riches. Usher. Vows, this protects sayeg leprishos. If a person makes a vow, this will protect his, what do you want to call it, religiousness? In Yiddish, they call it frumkeit. Nowadays, it says you shouldn't make vows. And sayeg lechachma, you want to make a fence around wisdom. Shtika, keep quiet. Don't talk too much. Okay, well, we'll explain all this, God willing, tomorrow. Now let's go to the Shulchan Aruch and learn